TrialPad presenting evidence. Before viewing this video on presenting evidence, be sure to watch the TrialPad Overview video on the user interface and available tools. TrialPad can be used to present evidence in a very simple and easy-to-use way, but also has the power and capabilities to match or exceed complex desktop trial presentation programs. At its simplest, you can use TrialPad to present evidence by tapping on a document and having it appear on screen, then swiping through the pages. Once you gain more confidence, you can use TrialPad's professional presentation features and capabilities like highlighting paragraphs, redacting sentences, calling out sections, and comparing documents side by side. When you are ready to present your evidence, connect your iPad to a projector or television using Apple's VGA adapter and a VGA cable, or HDMI adapter and HDMI cable. The appropriate adapter for your iPad will depend on whether it has a Lightning port for older iPad models or a USB-C port for the newer iPad Pro models. Many courtrooms and conference rooms have tabletop HDMI inputs built in, making TrialPad an easy and mobile presentation option in any setting. If you want to present wirelessly, giving you the freedom to walk around the courtroom while presenting evidence, simply connect an Apple TV to a projector or television using a standard HDMI cable. Your iPad will wirelessly cast your presentation to the Apple TV using peer-to-peer AirPlay via Bluetooth, so no Wi-Fi or internet connection is required. Once you're connected to an output device, you'll see your iPad desktop with your apps on the display of the output device. When you launch TrialPad, the display of the output device will intentionally go blank. This is a safety measure to prevent you from accidentally presenting evidence or showing your list of documents or cases. When you slide the output switch to on, you will see a faint TrialPad for iPad on the output screen, indicating everything is ready to go. You'll also notice that the blank, freeze, and present buttons beside the output switch become active. TrialPad always defaults to blank when the output is initially turned on to prevent the accidental display of evidence. You may notice that after sliding the output switch to on, the preview window of TrialPad changes to match the aspect ratio of the output device. For example, if you have a television that has a widescreen or letterbox aspect ratio of 16:9, TrialPad's preview window will display the same aspect ratio. The resulting preview window will appear with gray bars at the top and bottom of your document to fill the unused space. TrialPad allows you to collapse the document list by pressing the Expand button, giving you a larger preview window. Hiding and showing the documents list during a presentation does not affect what the audience sees. When you have the document you want to show your audience in the preview window, press the Present button and it will appear for all to see. If there's an objection, or you want to remove the document from the output screen, press the blank button to clear the screen. At this point, you can select another document and press Present again to show it. The Freeze button allows you to freeze the output display so that you can find and annotate other documents in TrialPad's preview window without showing what you are doing on the output display. When you want to replace the frozen document with what is in the preview window, press Present again. Once you're presenting a document on screen, you may want to annotate it. TrialPad's annotation tools allow you to perform various actions on a document, such as a callout and highlight. When you press one of the annotation tools, the button turns red to indicate it is the active tool, and it will automatically turn off after one use. If you double tap the tool, it will stay active until you deselect it, or choose another tool. This is useful for making multiple highlights or callouts on one page. The annotations you make to a document will remain as you go from page to page of that document. However, as soon as you select a different document, the annotations on the previous document will be cleared. This ensures that you always have a clean set of your documents. If you want annotations to be saved on the document, please see the TrialPad video, Key Docs Explained. Besides the annotation tools that will be described in this video, you can pinch to zoom. The gesture is actually to spread your fingers. This will enlarge and zoom in on a particular area of the page. To zoom out and return the document to fit the preview window, use a finger to double tap anywhere on the page. We have also incorporated other zoom capabilities by using your finger to double tap. To zoom into the top of a page and fit the page width to the screen, just double tap in the top half of a page. To zoom back out and return the page to fit in the preview window, double tap anywhere in the preview window. To zoom into the bottom of a page and fit the page width to the screen, just double tap in the bottom half of a page. To zoom back out and return the page to fit in the preview window, double tap anywhere in the preview window. The Callout tool allows you to cut out and magnify an area of a document. Tap on the Callout button, select a border color, then draw a marquee by dragging from top left to bottom right, encapsulating the area you want enlarged. You can have multiple callouts from one page, from different pages in the same document, or even from different pages from different documents, presented side by side when using the split screen feature, which we'll discuss later in this video. You can create horizontal callouts to pull out a paragraph of text, and move horizontal callouts up and down. Or vertical callouts that would be useful for comparing two columns in a spreadsheet. And move vertical callouts right and left by dragging them with one finger. You can close a callout by tapping it with two fingers, or by doing a pinch to close gesture with two fingers. The Highlight tool can be used to highlight a single word, a line of text, or a whole paragraph. Tap on the Highlight button, select a highlight color, then draw a marquee by dragging from top left to bottom right, encapsulating the area you want highlighted. The Pen tool allows you to draw on a photo or document. Tap on the Pen button, select a color, stroke width, and whether you want to draw freehand or a straight line. Remember, as with the other tools, you can double tap the Pen button to keep the tool selected so you can make multiple pen strokes until you tap the button again or choose another tool. The Redact tool can be used to redact a single word, a line of text, or a whole paragraph. Tap on the Redact button. Select either black or white for the redaction color, then draw a marquee by dragging from the top left to bottom right, encapsulating the area you want redacted. Since redactions are for presentation only, you can undo and clear redactions, just like the other annotations. The Laser tool allows you to guide the viewer around a document or photo with a virtual laser pointer. Tap on the laser button, select a color, then as you slide your finger around the preview window, a virtual laser pointer will appear on the output screen. The laser pointer is intentionally offset above where your finger touches the screen, so you can see where the laser is pointing. Use all your tools in conjunction to have the greatest effect. For example, zoom in on a document. Create a callout. Highlight an area of the callout. And then underline a word you want to bring attention to. The last annotation button above the preview window is the Note tool. Tap on the Note button and a text field will slide down, giving you an area to add notes to each page of a document, or key doc. This can be used as a reminder to ask a witness a question about a certain paragraph on the page, or to add notes for points to make when presenting documents during closing argument. These notes are just for your reference. They do not appear on the output screen. Once you add a note to any page of a document, a red indicator dot will appear on the document list for that document. The notes are also included in the Presenter Notes report, which creates a PDF report of all the documents in the current view. This report includes information that can be used to rehearse your presentation or have a paper backup of your outline, such as the file names, thumbnail images for each document, the page number the notes were added to, their exhibit number and admitted status, and the actual notes. Below the preview window is the split screen button, which allows you to present two documents side by side. When pressed, the preview window is divided in half, and what was the only document in the preview window is placed on the left side, allowing another document to be juxtapositioned on the right side. You can show two different documents, or the same document placed on both sides. If, for example, you want to show the first page of a two-page letter on the left and the second page on the right. When in split screen mode, the annotation tools work on the active document, which is represented by the shaded background and red bar at the bottom. To change the active document, just tap on the opposite side. The previous page and next page buttons and the page slider only affect the active document. If you press the single screen button, you will switch back to single screen mode. The active document that has the shaded background and red bar at the bottom will be the surviving document. Beside the snapshot button at the bottom is the Presentation Log button. This reveals a popover, which lists all the evidence that was presented to the output screen and the date and time it was presented. This can be used to easily jump back and forth between several documents that are located in different folders or hierarchical levels, or if you need to refer back to what documents were presented earlier in the day. Also in this popover is the Show Document Label switch. When this is turned on, TrialPad will display the exhibit number and page number of the document being presented in a lightly shaded gray overlay at the top of the output screen. This feature can be used by the judge or jury to take note of what page number is being displayed for a particular exhibit, so they can refer to it when later reviewing the evidence. Finally, if you tap on the Reports button, you can create a presentation log report. This creates a PDF file that includes the file name, number of pages in the document, its exhibit number and admitted status, and each date and time the document was presented. This is very useful to have a record of what documents were presented on each day of trial.